What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about something that I mentioned in a video on yesterday, dealing with the Latruths and everything that happened with them, I think about a month ago. So just to get to the point, what I was trying to say is I am not like giving her a pass when I said that I see a lot of people kind of turning against her or not sure if they believe her. Now, I'm only speaking on my view about it. I feel like people are doing that because they kind of want her to respond to his narcissism a certain way. When at one time, none of us knew how to respond to it. So it's like we have to, and we owe her that time to really grasp what it is she dealing with so that she can know how to deal with it. She needs to know what to do with this. Right now, I see a lot of her, you know, she's speaking a lot about self-healing. And that's good and everything, but we're not going to start healing right away. We're just not. We're going to go through levels. We're going to go through like emotional. We're going to be on an emotional roller coaster for a while. I know, I've been through it. My very first time learning about narcissism was through my own experience. And when I look back at it, I was willing on, giving the person the benefit of the doubt. And the thing about it is, it takes time to get there. What I mean by get there is it takes time for us to make up our minds that we're done with it for good. But it is good to know that this is not something that you want for the long run because it's not good for your spirit. These people, their main goal is to destroy you. Once she really get the fullness of that, because it may take him to hurt her more before she really move on. We owe her that time to get there. That's what I meant by maybe she's just not there yet. At the same time, my focus is not her and her levels of dealing with this and her healing journey. That's really not even my business. That's between her and God. My business is exposing the enemy. And that's what I do. And that's what I'm going to be doing for a long time. And can't nobody tell me that he's not the enemy. He makes it so easy. All he got to do is get his ugly self online and run his mouth. The moment that he runs his mouth, a lot of time he don't even have to say nothing. And you just see it all there. And it disgusts me. And it's just like he makes it so easy for you to point out his narcissism. And it's bad. And I believe that he have manipulated her. I've seen him do it. I pay close attention to that. I do this. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't have to be a doctor. See, that's what man wants y'all to believe. But God that I serve will take you from the back of the line and put you to the front of the line and appoint you to do certain things. And see, that's the journey that I'm on. I'm not a stand for women. I'm not giving her a pass just because I'm a woman myself. I'm much older than her. And I do see a lot of immaturity. I was immature at one time. You gotta give her time. She not there yet. At the same time, what I don't agree with is her thinking that we gotta be friends, we gotta be civil. I owe him respect. I should still love him and be there for him. We were together. See, you don't owe him nothing. But I'm not critical on her to the point where I'm like, if you don't hurry up and leave him alone, stuff like that. I'm not doing all that. Who am I to do that to her? When at one time I was second guessing my decisions to move on from a narc. Like, how do we even have the audacity to feel and be that way when we sit on here and teach this. So are you really in it, for, are you doing it for you, or are you doing this for God? Like, who you doing this for? This is a spiritual attack, so it's big, and it's bigger than us. It's not even about us. We all got to go before God someday and answer for this life we live. We got the answer to him for everything we've done. A part of that is what he set us out to be. And I know what he want me to be, and I'm doing it the best that I know how. I just hope that I pleased him in the end. So I'm not a stand for nobody. I've already explained that. I'm not trying to get on here and be the biggest YouTuber with a North channel. No, I'm not. My channel has slowly struggled to grow to barely 3,000 subscribers. But I know what I did to get it there. And I appreciate the supporters. But at the end of the day, it's not even for the supporter. It's not even for that. It's for the message. So if the numbers drop all the way down to 100, guess what? The message was already put out there. My job was already done. Like I say, I just hope that what I do is pleasing to God. Now, aside from that, again, my focus is pointing out the enemy so people can beware and prepare themselves to know what they're dealing with. That's all. My main focus is right and wrong. I'm for what's right. I point out what's wrong. And I'm about fairness. Most of my videos on narcissism are dealing with females. If you really know the history of my channel, all the narc videos, most if not all, I'm talking about a female narcissist, mainly in the workplace, because that's what I've had to deal with. And I'm hoping that through my experience, I could point out the traits, the behaviors, the pattern, the habits, so you can know what you're dealing with. If you share the similar experience like I do, most of it is at work, not at home. I very seldom speak of male narcissists because I haven't had the experience with them for a long period of time as I do females. I believe females are the worst. Out of male and female narcissists, I believe females are the worst. And I sympathize with anybody in this world who's had to go through that spiritual attack. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's bigger than us. Satan is bigger than us, but God is bigger than him. So, I'm not afraid to share my message the way I do it. I'm not going to change it up. I'm not trying to compete with other channels. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I really don't. I remain humble while I do this, for however long God want me to. Because it's not about me. It's not about y'all. It's not about celebrities. But they make the job easier for me to point it out when they put themselves in the spotlight. That's why I picked their story. And my focus was not her. It's not her. There's a bigger picture. It's him. He wants y'all to think it's her. See that how easily the devil could fool you? You can't fool me. It's bigger than that. And I just hope that people start to think about when they pick and choose when you want to love the enemy. Think about, you can't pick and choose that. I've always been somebody who kind of look at that funny. I think that there's a misinterpretation of it. Like, I never really could get with that. Y'all know that I've been open and honest about how I truly feel about loving the enemy. Maybe that's something that I struggle with because God got to work on me with that. He probably gonna put me through something till I start to love the enemy. I ain't there yet. So it's like, y'all can't be in one breath. We got to love our enemy and pray for the enemy and all this kind of stuff. And when this girl doing it and expressing it in her way, you got a problem with it. Like, pick a side. Like, what you gonna be? You can't be you can't be a man or a woman of God and you out there in the world doing religion. You can't. No, we're not perfect, but you can't choose to say what makes you perfect and point out what makes me imperfect. And it's really not like, come on now. So, that's just something to think about. It's something that I wanted to put out there in case anybody really misunderstood what I said in a video yesterday. You know, I'm not giving that girl a pass, that lady a pass, because she's a female. I wouldn't give a man a pass. I'm not giving nobody a pass. I wouldn't give my children one. If you something that I should point out, if it's something wrong, I'm gonna point it out. It could be my children. It could have been my parents. I don't care, cause I know what my job is, and I just want to be pleasing to God at the end of the day. I don't care about titles. You know, when God blessed me with my children, He gave me one job to care for them, to guide them in the right direction, to do the best that I can by them because He knows our heart. He knows our intentions. But should they have become, a narcissist, yeah, I'm going to treat them the same way I do everybody else I speak about in these videos. They don't get a pass, nothing special, just because I gave birth to them. So, yeah, I'm not like that. So please don't misunderstand me to be like that, because I'm not. And then the proof is in the videos. You look at the history of the videos, I don't even really speak on men. And I sympathize with anybody who had to go through this, male dealing with the female narcissist. I know already. Trust me, I know. Most of the narcs in my life have been women. So I know. And I don't speak on a lot of men dealing with female narcs in relationships or whatever, because I can't really touch on it. It's like, if you tell me your story, I could point out some things, help you clarify things, but I can't speak on it like I went through it. That's the way I teach on my channel, based off my experience. I can't say that enough. It's in the description. It don't even make sense for me to put it in the description no more, because people still gonna look at you and think of you as what they want, because they just gonna pick certain things out of the video and stick with that. So, you know, it is what it is. I know what I'm here for. I hope it's working. God only knows. And after that, I'm done. I come to do what I'm supposed to do. I understand the assignment and I'm moving on. So, that's the end of this video. That's all I have to say about that. I might even be disabling um, the comment section soon for a little while, because I really don't be having the time to sit and type back. But I appreciate the supporters. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I do. Um, you know, but it is bigger than that to me. It is bigger than numbers to me. At one time I was thinking that way, but I've grown from that. I'm past that. But I do appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate y'all if you share these videos. Hopefully somebody see it who needs to see it. Um, I know I'm not for everybody. People will pass me up and go somewhere else. That that's fine with me. I'm at peace with whatever folks choose to do. That's their choice. Um, yeah, but I might be turning off the comment section soon, just for a little while, because I don't like to read things like that, and I know I could have commented and typed back, but I'm not. I'd rather do a video, because it could be other people that think I feel that way. So hopefully this clears it up for y'all, and you get a better understanding of what I'm here to do, you know. So again, that's it with this video. I will have another one coming later on today, so stay tuned. Thank y'all for watching.